All right, my dear friends, how are you? Virgo, beautiful Virgo, how are you? Let's see what we got for Virgo. All right, so it's going to be a reading for Virgo, general reading. Don't make any drastic decisions based on this reading alone, you guys. This is just general information, okay? By the way, if you need anything, if you need a reading, if you need even to talk to me, I don't do just readings, you know. I'm consultant, I guess, spiritual consultant, spiritual advisor. Just go to our website, sethteachings.org, and you will see everything. We do, Seth and I, my spirit guide. And if you need any of the services, you can book it there. Simple as that. And if you want to take advantage of the incredible, life-changing seminar that Seth and I have assembled, same place, you will find it there. You can do the live one with me just like this, live, or you can have the pre-recorded one, which is just as effective, in some ways even better because it come up 4.5 hours. Look, if you're good the way you are, if you don't have any issues, if you feel in control of your life, if you get what you want from your life, if you don't need anything, this seminar is unnecessary. But if you feel that you're not the driver of your life, if you feel that you're depending on others, whether it's your husband, your wife, your parents, the government, your boss, you're on the wrong track. You are a creator, my dear. And as such, you should know and you should create your life. You should know how and you should create your life. So if you're not creating your life, if you're a victim of others, as you think, or if you feel that others are influencing you, and you can't get your life straight for whatever reason, whether it's relationship, money, work, health, or whatever it is, something ain't right. Because the truth of the matter is, you are a creator. You are part of God. It's not optional. When we say God is everything, well, everything includes you. So by extension and by, there's no choice. If God is everything and God is also you, then you are part of God. So if this part of God is having issues, it's because they forgot they are part of God. They forgot that they're creators. So now they're creating a life driven or controlled by others. You see, creating is not optional. You create 100% of the times. But when you forget you are the creator, then you become the victim of your environment. And as such, you are creating just that. I am the victim. Poor me. Look at what they're doing to me. So because you're a creator, you're creating just that. You see what I'm saying? God can create being the creator or being the slave of itself. So it is a matter of reminding you and reawaken you and give you incredible information to put you in the driver's seat instead of on the passenger seat. You see what I mean? So, Virgo. Oh, that's nice. As far as the general energy, I like what I see. I like what I see. You're clear. You're sharp. You know what you're doing. You've been talking. You've been trying to make money for yourself. You have the right information. You are protected from above. You might be going on a little trip, but this is the most important card. You are in control of your situation. I really like that. You have news coming, good news coming, money, money, money. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so, all right. So, you see, people don't heal immediately. Well, let me correct that. With the right information, we can heal immediately. But the human projection, the human condition has this duality. the positive and the negative, the black and the white, the yin and the yang, the alpha and the omega. So when I start from the middle here, we start with this card here, which tells me your overall energies, you're becoming in control and you're becoming self-sufficient and you're becoming owner of your life. This is a really good card, okay? Now, then we go in the middle here. And in the middle says you're receiving some really good news. You're getting some money perhaps. You're getting a pay raise. You're getting some kind of an offer. You've been smart with your money the last little while. And as you know, what you seed is what you sow. And you see, and it shows right here, you've been nurturing your money. You've been investing it properly. You've been buying the right things. You haven't been wasting it. And it's starting to show. So from the financial perspective, you're getting better and better and better. Now, what you really want though, from your love perspective, you want a happy family with your real person, okay? Now, you are still having some dark moments. You are still, Virgo, I can feel you. I'm sorry, I can feel you. Yeah, you're doing great on the outside. You are really changing for the better. You're really achieving. You're really setting, you're doing the right things. Everything you're doing is right now. But you still have some low moments. And this is what worries me though. When you do have this, because everybody has low moments, low energy, maybe we think too much, maybe we worry, but this is what worries me about you. When you do have these low moments, you get really low, like really bad. So this is what kind of worries me a little bit. So let's hope that we got nothing to worry about. I really want you guys to prosper and be happy. Let's pull 5 more cards, okay? All right. We're good? Yep. I had to check message in my phone. I had to pause it 1 second. All right, we're good, Seth. Thank you so much. 3 cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what's going on. Wow. All right. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have the same card as this one. So you are experimenting with money, you are investing properly, you're doing well financially, and you're going to be doing better and better and better. Now, you're having a spiritual awakening. What you're understanding in the last little while is that love does not come from outside. Love comes from inside. So you were looking for love from someone else to love you. Instead of what you've been learning lately is, I have to love myself first. And that's exactly what's happening. The universe is really helping you with that. Now, isn't it interesting that we have the exact same card here in the middle again? So what that means is you've been working at this for a while, for a few months, and you're getting there. You are getting there. Now, you are going to get married. We have 3 cards here. And then we have a religious figure that tells me that you are ready to get married or you're going to get married soon. And you might ask, but Marco, I'm already married. Then your relationship would become really, really, really good. The only thing you got to watch is that there might be someone around you who's sabotaging you. Okay? You just got to watch that someone, for some reason, does not have your best interest at heart. And perhaps this is what these tears are about. Should you worry about it? Should you worry about it, or will you be able to handle them? So you are going towards a good rest of 2025. However, let me see here. Look, same card. You are getting out of the woods, Virgo. You are getting out of the woods. So I wanted to clarify these two cards. So this card here, of you reap what you sow, is clarified by the exact same card. Isn't that interesting? So you reap what you sow. So keep on going, in other words. You're doing great. And now this card here of, you might get a sleepless night here and there, and you might shed some tears. You're almost out of the woods. You got the 9 of Wands. You are wounded. You are hurt. You only need one more wand to get to 10. Now, I want to show you something here. The wand you need is right here. You see that? You got 9 wands. You need to get to 10 to be free, to be graduated, to step up, level up onto another level. And guess who's holding that wand? Guess where you're going to get the wand from? Yourself. So no one can give you that wand that you need to complete your project, to graduate. What does this mean? It shows here and it shows there. What it means is you must find the strength within to level up. You must understand that spending sleepless nights crying, it doesn't really help anyone. The past is past. Create a beautiful future for yourself. There's no point crying on spilled milk. It's gone. It's finished. Just buy a new carton of milk, for God's sakes. That's all. So this is pretty telling. You are really, really close to happiness. You're going to achieve it regardless. But the secret to stop the negativity is within you. The last wand is within you. And then you're going to get 10, and then you're going to be a totally redone, totally rebuilt, totally reborn individual. The rest is wonderful. The sky is helping you. Spiritual, leveling up, good news. There might be a person here and there that perhaps, hey, don't you think I also have 1 or 2 people that just don't like me? What the hell? I mean, we can't have everyone liking us 100%. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal. I mean, what are you going to do? It is the way it is, you know? You cannot expect everyone to help you or to be on your side. It doesn't work that way. So, the only thing you gotta watch is make sure you know who this person is and make sure you don't give him information that can haunt you later. In other words, cut him off. Come out of your life if you can. If you can't, then keep him at a distance. Simple as that. Let's see now the final outcome. Okay? The final outcome. Interesting. It's interesting because usually I don't do reversed cards. But you know what this tells me? So this is arguments and fights. But upside down, it's the exact opposite. It's the end of arguments and fights. Now, you are becoming more and more closer to where you need to be. The King of Swords, he has arrived. He knows what he wants. He is the law. He is 100% in control. His wife, the Queen of Swords, is almost there. It's the same as this. You're almost there. And the answer is within you. From the physical standpoint, you need some rest. You need to get ready for the summer, my dear Virgo. There is a beautiful life awaiting outside, but you are not at that level. You need to first rest mentally, physically, and then go out and enjoy the summer, the upcoming summer. That's all there is to it. This is your reading, my dear friends. You're almost there. Release your ex altogether. Stop thinking about them completely. That's what's going on here. Okay? Completely. And then you're going to be happy. There you go. There you go. Again, release your ex. All right, let's see what your actual card is. Okay, this is just suggestions. There you go. See? Calling in your soulmate. There you go. So you gotta get ready for the real thing. You can't spend any more energy on your exes or your ex. Done. Finished. Level up so your soulmate can show up. Okay? So we're gonna pull 3 cards, top, bottom, and the middle, are totally at random. And whatever you get, you get. So we got 1 message from someone and 2 oracles. Let's see what you get, Virgo. So the message is, my life is not as together as it seems. No shit. You're almost there. And then follow your intuition and you will receive some text messages. See, this is information you receive. Text messages, news, but it is good. So you will receive some very positive text messages which will make you really, really happy. But follow your intuition. Simple as that. Okay, you guys? Thank you so much. If you guys need anything, you know how to get a hold of me, setteachings.org. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you. Big hug.